Hi everybody, Jordan Steele 88 with another video. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers bye week and first half review, so let's get into it. Now, the bye week come at the right time for the Steelers because we got some players coming back off injury. They're and our injured players were resting during the bye week. So I know some Steelers players are not taking it off, taking the bye week, taking it off all week over the bye week. So yeah, understandably so. But first, let me talk about the first half of this 2024 season. It's going to be a review of it. Now, coming into the 2024 season, Russell Wilson was our number one quarterback, but he didn't start on opening day because he was hurt with an injured calf. Well, Justin Fields, in his first 6 starts, did pretty well. He went 4-2 in his first 6 starts this year. Yeah, I know I said this in my previous videos about Justin Fields, but he did well. He did well in his first starts. In his first 6 starts, excuse me. In his first 6 starts, he did well. But he didn't do well enough. And I'll tell you why. Because he's not scanning the field enough. He's not all that accurate with his throws. And at times, he's missing open receivers. I mean, he was using his legs when he needs to, though. But he's got to learn how to have great pocket presence. That's stuff he needs to improve on. I mean, after his 6th game, he was sent to the bench because Russell Wilson was well enough to play, and Russell Wilson did not disappoint. In 3 games, he did not disappoint at all. No, 2 games, excuse me. So, in games against the Jets and the Giants, he did not disappoint. I mean, and going back to Justin Fields, he did not throw an interception in it. I mean, yeah, he did throw an interception. He threw 1 interception in that game. Just 1. I mean, the Steelers throughout the first half of the season offensively, which I'm going to talk about. But anyway, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields did pretty well to manage the game at least. So, I mean, they're not turning the ball over like what I'm going to talk about. So, yeah. So, Justin Fields did fine in his first 6 starts, and Russell Wilson did phenomenal in his last 2 starts in his first half of the season. Now, Najee Harris, though, I mean, Najee Harris got out to a slow start this year. I mean, I know a lot of people were bashing him. He's too slow. We need a running back in the 2025 draft. But ever since the Raiders game, he's turning it up in the Raiders game. He's turning it on in the Raiders game, racking up 100 yards on the ground in 3 straight games against the Raiders, the Jets, and the Giants. So, I mean, he's getting a little bit better. I mean, so is Jaylen Warren. He's getting better too. I mean, he started off not being 100% because he was hurt throughout preseason and all that. So, yeah. So Jaylen Warren's doing pretty well. I mean, Cordell Patterson in the game against the Colts did well until he got hurt. So, yeah. I mean, the wide receivers, they're doing fine. Especially George Pickens. He's doing okay. He can only do so much, though. I know we're still wanting to trade for get a second wide receiver because y'all saw Van Jefferson and Calvin Austin have been non-factors from the start, but they're starting to get a little bit better, but not playing spectacular, though. I know when Russell Wilson came in, that changed, though. So yeah, they were getting almost a lot of targets when Russell Wilson was a starting quarterback, but when Justin Fields was a starting quarterback, they weren't getting a lot of targets. So, I mean, Justin Fields was targeting George Pickens more than anything, though. So, yeah. I mean, the wide receivers, they're doing fine. Still need to get that number 2 wide receiver, though. Still need to get a true number 2 wide receiver. I know people have jumped to the conclusion about Roman Wilson not being in there, but understandably so. But, I mean, he played that Raiders game, but he was not targeted at all. I mean, he got that hurt his hamstring. I mean, he's not out for the rest of the season. I hope he's not. But he's going to miss 4 games. And he could be back against the Cincinnati Bengals on the road after the Browns game on Thursday night. So, I mean, going back to wide receiver trade rumors, I mean, Steelers be want to get Cooper Kupp or Mike Williams from the Jets. But we'll see, man. We'll see about the other wide receivers that we needed, though. So, yeah, man. I mean, Pat Fryermuth's doing okay. So, in the offensive line, yes, Broderick Jones has been so far a disappointment this season. And I've been just saying myself about Broderick Jones. The guy is not a right tackle. He's a left tackle. We drafted him to be a left tackle. And I'm not ready to jump to conclusions on Broderick Jones. I mean, Dan Moore has been doing a spectacular job at left tackle. So, I mean, when Troy Fautone came in against the Denver game, he did pretty well. But he got hurt. And that caused Broderick Jones to play the right tackle spot. I know, yes, Broderick Jones having a down year, and understandably so. But Broderick Jones just got to get it together, though, because his penalties are killing the offensive, killing drives for the offense that had great drives going to score a touchdown, and it gets wiped away because of penalties, especially on Broderick Jones. So, yeah, man, because Broderick Jones got to get it together. Zach Frazier's doing pretty well till he got hurt. But, I mean, Ryan McCollum did okay. And Mason McCollum's been a dog so far on the offensive line, man. He's been a dog. Not bad for a rookie offensive lineman. Filling in for not Zach Frazier, but James Daniels and Nate Herbrick. So, but Mason McCollum's been doing a fine job at right guard. I mean, he's a dog there, man. Once Zach Frazier get back, man, Wilson's gonna play even better, and then Najee Harris' running game is gonna be up to par. So, yeah. So that's the offensive right there. And offensively, they're doing a pretty good job of turning the ball over less. I mean, most of the turnovers is coming off of fumbles. I mean, they're not getting a lot of points off turnovers, though, which, I mean, thank God they're not doing a lot of that. I don't know if they give a point off a turnover, though. I mean, if it's a field goal, hey, so be it. I mean, like I said, man, the offense is doing a very good job of not turning the ball over more. They're turning the ball over less. Because most turnovers are coming off of fumbles. And we only fumbled like one interception this season. I mean, Justin Fields has not been picked off a lot. Russell Wilson's not been picked off at all. So, yeah. Yeah, so let's talk about the defense. It is review from the first half of the season. The defensively, we were doing a pretty good job. At times against splash plays and all that. I mean, the defensive line, like Keanu Ben, Lego Joe, and Karen Hayward are doing a pretty good job. And I heard Keanu Ben's been off. I've been hearing on social media that Keanu Ben has been off lately. And I don't even know what's going on. But I don't even know, man. I mean, the Giants game, he was a non-factor, though. That's why, I mean, Tyrone Taylor, the Giants was going off on us on the ground. So, the defensive line is doing pretty good. The linebackers have been okay. I mean, Patrick Queen's it's got off to a slow start, but he's playing a little bit better as of late. I mean, as of now, excuse me. I mean, guys like Peyton Wilson, I know Peyton Wilson has not gotten an interception yet, but he's due for a turnover, though. He's due for one. Leonard Russell he's got to keep doing what he's doing, stuff in the run, being the run stuffer that he is. I mean, Patrick Queen's playing a little bit better after a slow start. I mean, Peyton Wilson, Patrick Queen, those middle linebackers are due for an interception. They're due. And the pass rushers, oh my goodness. I mean, Alex Highsmith, he was doing pretty well until he got hurt, but he returned against the Jets, though, more importantly. Because we needed him against the Cowboys, the Colts. And, I mean, the Raiders game, they did pretty well without him, though. But when he's in there, though, that just they don't. It's making the offensive line not think about T.J. Watt. So, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, Alex Highsmith and T.J. Watt have been doing a pretty good job. I mean, T.J. Watt, what more I can say about him? He's been phenomenal in the first half of the season, forcing fumbles, getting sack strip fumbles, and all that stuff. Man, this dude's looking for a second Defensive Player of the Year in his he's looking for a second Defensive Player of the Year award this year, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna win Defensive Player of the Year this year. year. Yeah, I said that. I don't care. And Nick Herbert, man, he is a straight monster till he got hurt. Nick Herbert is a straight up monster. Not bad for a guy who spells for T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith. That Nick Herbert is a straight freak of nature. He's a monster. I mean, monster. Let's talk about the secondary. The secondary has been doing okay. They're doing good. They're not spectacular at times. I mean, Joy Porter Jr. is doing a pretty good job of locking down receivers at times. He got one interception. I mean, and Deshaun Elliott, man, he's newly acquired. He's been a good acquisition for the Steelers, man. He's been a nice acquisition for the Steelers, making plays on the run when needed. And I know Micah Fitzpatrick had that guy interception in 2 years, but he's due. Micah Fitzpatrick is due for an interception. He's due for one. He's got to get an interception. Dante Jackson has not disappointed either. Newly acquired has not disappointed either. 3 interceptions. And when he gets those interceptions, he will sometimes turn into a pick six, almost like Rob Wilson and William Gaines in the second stand of the Steelers. I mean, Dante Jackson has not disappointed the Steelers. I mean, Corey Trice at times not disappointed Steelers either until he got hurt. So, yeah, he's got one interception against Denver. That was against the Broncos that stopped the scoring drive. Benny Bishop, man, man, this guy going into when the bye week was playing pretty well. I mean, I was killing this guy because he gets burnt way too often. The guy just gets burnt way too often. I mean, I was like, geez, this guy just gets burnt way too often. So, but going to the New York Jets game and the Giants game, he did pretty well. I mean, in the Jets game, he was getting interceptions like it ain't nothing. The second one he got almost turned into a pick six. I mean, and he was named Special Teams of the Month, I believe, or week, or whatever it is, if I recall correctly. So Benny Bishop's doing pretty good. Now let's get with the special teams, man. This gets really good. The special teams, oh my goodness, they have blocked 4 kicks this year. I mean, or 3 or 4 kicks, I don't know. They blocked 1 point, that was against the Raiders, and they blocked 2 field goals this year. One against Dallas and one against the Jets. And they got a punt return for a touchdown by CA3 against the Giants. The special teams has been phenomenal so far. Phenomenal, because that Dave Smith, man, oh my God. When he gets fired up, the whole team gets fired up, man. The special teams has been spectacular, almost. So, man. So we got 3 play block kicks, 2 with a field goal, and 1 on a punt this year. Man, how incredible how special teams has been. And a punt return for a touchdown. So yeah, man, that's a review for the first half. Now, let's talk about the bye week. The bye week could not come at a better time for the Steelers to get healthy. The bye week could not come for a better time for Steelers to get healthy. And I know I said it before. Because we getting guys like Nick Herbert, Cordell Patterson, Zach Frazier, Corey Trice. Again, we're getting some key players back to run this second half gauntlet. Especially the teams in the AFC North that we had to face. At home against Baltimore, stay in the Buckeye State at Cleveland and Cincinnati, and then back home against Cleveland. The schedule is going to get tough, and this whole thing gets real. So I know Steelers can handle a tough schedule. When we face lesser opponents, they just fall asleep. I'm pretty sure the Steelers can handle a tough schedule. They've done it before. So I'm pretty sure they can handle it, though. So yes, coming off this bye week, we got to go up to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. I know they're in Landover, Maryland, Washington Commanders, though. But that'll be on a preview video coming sometime this week. So yeah, man, the bye week can come at the right time. We're getting guys healthy, like I said before. Zach Frazier, Corey Trice, Cordell Patterson. Who else? Nick Herbert, excuse me. Not Nate. Nate's out for a season. Nick Herbert. So, getting 4 players back is going to help this team down the stretch. And by the way, Cameron Sutton is coming off a suspension. So, I don't know if he's going to take Benny Bishop's spot because Benny Bishop's been pretty well, but we'll see this coming week. Because having Cameron Sutton back is going to boost his defense, on my opinion. So yeah, man, we getting some key players back from injury, and the bye week couldn't come on a better time. Like I said, I know I'm saying it over and over. I do apologize though. So yeah. So yeah, man, let me know your think down in the comment section down below where I talk about this video about the first half review and then the bye week. So yeah, man. So that about do it for this video. This is Jordan Steele 88. See you guys in my next video, and as always, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.